I was telling them about my life.
Oh yeah, really?
You told me not to say anything about the tattoos or the honeymoon or how we took the dog back to the pet store. You told me not to say anything. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Lie?
Oh, God forbid, like that would be the worst thing you ever did.
God. You think you're such a fucking free spirit because you shacked up with me for 2 months? I have been living this life for 25 fucking years. And you? I'm gonna look 50 by the time I'm 30.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna get so fucking fat like Nico, and you know why? Because I'm gonna be full of experiences. But you had only lived with me. That'll be the one thing you've got.
Oh,
It disgusts me.
it disgusts you. You don't seem so fucking disgusted when you're spending my money.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on? The money's irrelevant to you? You think that it's an accident you ended up with the only fucking finance guy who actually made a profit from the recession? I'm a miracle. I'm a unicorn. I'm a fucking needle in a haystack. And you're just some fucking dumb hipster who's munching my hay.
I know what you are.
Oh, you do?
You're just some scared guy who couldn't get laid till he was 16. Nobody liked you in high school, and nobody likes you now. God, I'm just embarrassed to be seen walking down the street with you because you're so fucking average. I tell my friends you were born a test tube baby just so you have a little edge.
This is the worst mistake I ever made. You're my worst nightmare. Seriously, I have never made a mistake like this before. Shit, fuck, what am I gonna do now? Seriously, what am I gonna do now? You know why I like hookers, Jessa? They respect me. They don't say, oh, I like your apartment, then mumble under their breath about it looking like the set of a gay entourage, and they don't buy a bunch of Buddhas and put them everywhere so it looks like whenever we're having sex that we're being watched by a bunch of fat babies.
You're a ridiculous person.
And you're just a whore with no work ethic. Okay, Brian cooked. I left before dessert, so this better be good.
It's really good. Turns out I'm not crazy. Here.
I have no idea what this is. And what's that?
That's surveillance footage from my case, but this is a DNA sample from a hair on the victim.
And Mom's files are out. Why?
Because it's the exact same animal-human DNA they found on Mom's killer.
So it's contaminated too?
That's what everyone thinks, but...
They don't think it, Kat. They know it. The sample from Mom's killers was taken from the woods after a wolf attack.
But the percentages aren't kind of the same. They're exactly the same. What are the chances?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Taylor encountered a wolf too.
In the city?
Okay, so it's more likely some man creatures on the loose in Midtown. I mean, is that why you're looking at this footage? Waiting to see some guy in a bear costume?
I was trying to find a link.
What, between Mom's case and a Vogue editor and Bigfoot? All I see is a guy in a hoodie.
You know what? You suck. I was so excited to tell you, and now you're making fun of me.
I'm not. But you have to know how it sounds.
I know, crazy, but I also know what I saw. I mean, nothing made sense about Mom's murder. A carjacking? Those guys came at us like hired killers.
Maybe it's easier to think that because then you're not...
What? To blame? I'm not trying to let myself off the hook.
Well, that's just it. You should. That's what I was saying about you not feeling deserving.
Heather, this isn't about boys.
But you blame yourself. Accidents happen. No one blames you.
Except Dad.
He's gonna call. He's just...
Forget I even said anything. This isn't about Dad. Look, I know you hate to talk about this, but what if there really is this thing out there?
Just stop it, okay? You have to get past this. You're ruining your life with this crazy obsession.
Right. You're right.
I'm sorry, but...
Just a fluky coincidence that pushed some buttons. Sorry. Call Brian. See if he saved you some dessert. He deserves the calories. I gotta work on this case anyways.
Okay, but you might feel better if you call Dad yourself. Tell him he's a schmuck for not calling.